If your life feels crowded, but your soul still feels underbuilt, this may be the reason. You keep moving faster, hoping speed will finally turn into progress, but sometimes speed is just anxiety wearing the mask of ambition. And the life you want cannot meet you while you are sprinting past it. Here's the part most people avoid. Slowing down feels threatening before it feels powerful. It can make you feel behind, ordinary, even ashamed. But that discomfort is often the first honest sign that real change has started. Most people do not stay stuck because they lack talent. They stay stuck because they keep reacting at the speed of their fear. They answer every ping before they answer themselves. They chase every opening before deciding what is actually worth entering. They commit quickly because stillness makes their uncertainty louder. From the outside, that can look ambitious. From the inside, it feels like living with your nervous system pinned against the gas pedal. You're always moving, but very little is moving where it truly matters. Pause for a second. Think about the last 7 days of your life. How much of it was chosen with intention, and how much of it was just managed, survived, and explained away? This is where it gets uncomfortable. A lot of what we call hustle is not discipline, it is avoidance with better branding. If you stay busy enough, you don't have to hear your doubt or face your loneliness. You don't have to admit that some of your goals were borrowed from people you don't admire. That's why slowing down feels so hard. Silence removes excuses, and space reveals what noise was hiding. The moment your schedule breathes, your inner life starts speaking, and at first it may not say gentle things. It may tell you that you're exhausted in ways sleep cannot fix. It may tell you that you're grieving lives you never got to live. It may tell you that your routines were built for survival, not meaning. Read that again in your head. Survival is not the same as alignment. You can be highly competent and still be deeply disconnected. You can win at a pace that quietly ruins you. Real growth is usually less dramatic than the version in your imagination. It looks like fewer promises, fewer tabs open, and more space between impulse and action. It looks like more honesty before commitment. Slowing down is not becoming passive, it is becoming precise. When you move slower, you notice what drains you and what is fake. You notice which desires are truly yours, and which ones were planted there by comparison, performance, and fear. Look closer. The person who keeps rushing is not always ahead. Sometimes they're just unwilling to feel the uncertainty that deliberate living requires. Fast decisions protect the ego, but slow decisions build a life. This is why people who truly change often look boring for a while. They stop announcing everything before it has roots. They stop performing effort for witnesses. They repeat small things until those things become character. They sleep on time, even when nobody sees it. They keep promises to themselves, especially the invisible ones. They leave rooms that make them smaller. They stop needing every day to feel significant. Because level ups are often invisible in real time. No trumpet plays when your standards get cleaner. No crowd gathers when your mind becomes less chaotic. Nobody claps when you choose peace over stimulation again and again. But that's exactly how a new identity is built, quietly, repeatedly, and without asking for witnesses. So if you want to actually level up, stop asking how to do more. Ask what you need to stop feeding. Ask which patterns grow louder when your life gets faster. Ask why rest feels like failure and why stillness feels undeserved. That question matters, because the thing you cannot sit with often controls you. If boredom controls you, you'll keep chasing novelty. If anxiety controls you, you'll keep confusing urgency with importance. If emptiness controls you, you'll keep building a life that looks full and feels hollow. Slowing down helps you see the machinery underneath, not the polished story you tell other people. The machinery, the reflex, the compensation, the loop. And once you can see the loop, you can interrupt it. Not with motivation or a perfect routine, but with calmer decisions made more consistently. Maybe that means doing less this month. Maybe it means protecting 1 hour a day from noise. Maybe it means finishing one thing before touching 5 more. Maybe it means letting ambition mature into devotion. Devotion is quieter than obsession. It doesn't need to prove itself every day. It returns, keeps showing up, and becomes trustworthy. That is what real self-respect feels like. Not excitement or intensity, trust. The kind you earn when your actions stop abandoning your deeper values. So slow down, not because life is short, but because your attention is expensive, and whatever keeps stealing it is quietly deciding who you become. If this reached something honest in you, stay with that for a moment. Let it be small, let it be quiet. You don't need to announce a transformation to begin one. If you want more of this kind of grounded truth, you can return here when you need it. Quiet shift is not for people chasing noise. It's for people learning to hold their own mind steady, to master their pace, to master their patterns, and from there, to master their life, quietly, honestly, and together.